Majo, John, Madden, Juanitos in Acamal, Mexico, sitting on a curb on one of the 4 paved streets that runs east to west here in this little pueblo. I want to offer a strategy for ecstatic living. Ecstatic living is kind of my specialty because after a life that was for 40 years enthusiastic, go for it, then 30 years not much the best I could do, but I spent 30 years misdiagnosed as bipolar and taking terrible meds and limping along at best. Now, for the last 5 years, I've been on fire. But I just realized today, the last couple of days, that my excitement about staying long-term in Akamal, I've been telling myself for a couple of months, this place is perfect, I'm not leaving, playing the long game. And a couple of days ago, I realized, no, you're not. You're leaving. It's been really comfortable. It's been great. You needed every bit of this, and you will need every bit of the month or 2 that you're still going to be here, because there are a bunch of pieces have to fall in place before you're ready to move to Tulum down the road. Some things you have to get done. So you're not playing the short game, but you're not playing the long game. And what I've realized is saying all the time, playing the long game, was an excuse not to do stuff, to put stuff off. It was a procrastination technique. And now that I'm playing the medium game, I'm more faced with, well, what is it that I want to get done before I go? What is it I would most regret? I refer back a lot to my friend Barbara Brent, one of my all-time favorite girlfriends. And we knew we were not perfect for each other. She was recently out of a divorce. She was needing to get her feet wet. She was needing to get back in the game. We knew we were not a perfect match. But we knew we liked each other a lot and had incredible sex and great conversations and just liked each other. And knowing we weren't aiming to be the one for each other made lots of things easy. We didn't have to have the other person be perfect. They were great just the way they were. And so I want to suggest that playing the medium game can sharpen your sense of what you want to do. So today, I was walking downtown with my dog, Princess, who's only going to be my dog for a couple more months. And that's clarified a lot of things about how to be with her, too, not to make her too dependent. And I just discovered today that she and the other 2 dogs who stay at my place, the one dog, Spot, who looks a lot like her, they're so tight that I knew they had to be mother and daughter or sisters. Well, walking down the road, and then Negro, the 3rd dog, who's there halftime, doesn't look like her at all, and I had no idea they would be related. Guy down the road today said, oh no, all 4 of these dogs you see around you came from her. She's the mom to all of them. So she's great, and she's the one who goes for walks with me. But when I was walking downtown with her, I went, okay, so what is it I have said no to the most? What's the thing I've put off the most? Well, going back in the jungle. Because 3 blocks in that direction, this pueblo runs into jungle. And I've had so many excuses not to go in there. My old chanclas were not stiff enough. And the rocks on that gravel road hurt my feet too much. So I couldn't do it then. But I've had these chanclas for a couple of weeks, and they're fine. I don't feel rocks through them. Oh, it's too hot. 6 days a week, the dump trucks run back up that road to take gravel to the Maya train site, where they have built the high-speed rail past here to at least Tulum, and I think one more stop beyond. There's no stop here, but it goes through here. The trucks have been bringing gravel up there. So I've said, those noisy, huge trucks on a little gravel road, no, don't want to do it. But today I went, have you seen those trucks lately? Yeah, they seem to have a long Christmas break, but they shouldn't have Christmas break anymore. One guy told you that they were going to complete their work pretty soon. So what excuses do you have today? Could you please just do it? Your friend Cesar said you can hear parrots back in there, and you haven't heard parrots, even though you know there's jungle all around. Go. So I went and I spent probably 90 minutes exploring back there and got three great videos. Saw the Maya train. It was a lot closer than I thought, and heard one go overhead even, which was really exciting. Fast and quiet. Saw two cenotes, two places where you can swim when you have some money. And found Akumal Natura Rescue, which is where your friend Cesar works, and it's beautiful. And you didn't have money today. I didn't have money today to buy anything at the beautiful bar and restaurant. Didn't have money to go on the tour. But I asked, can I walk around? And he said, yeah, and it was so beautiful. And I saw the stairway down to the cenotes. It was too treacherous for me to do it without someone with me to spot me. It was really, really steep and dark, but so gorgeous. Wow, am I looking forward to that. And the other thing I didn't know they have cottages. They call it an eco-chic hotel, but it's cottages. And it reminded me so much of a place where I stayed one night up in Appalachia. It was like a fairyland. They did it on a fairy motif. And that place, even if I were to go back to the U.S., I could not do that because it was right alongside one of the big rivers in western North Carolina. It almost certainly got destroyed in the storms on September 28th. So you can't do that. But even if I can't afford to stay in one of those cottages until I'm living in Tulum, I'll do that. I've seen them. So I feel really happy because I did something I put off. So along with saying a good strategy can be, let's play the medium game. Ask yourself, what have I said no to the most? What do I obviously really want to do, and I always have an excuse? Today I could have claimed it was too hot. It's not super hot. It's been way hotter. I could have said the trucks running, but it seemed like they weren't. Then when I got back to town and found out there were some, but not many, not the same level as before. Flower truck. They're selling flowers off the truck. It's beautiful. So when you listen to your own dialogue, when you say, no, not today, well, how many times have I said that? Ask yourself, how many times have I said that? Is it starting to get me down, saying no so much to something I really want to do? How would it feel to do it? Feels great. I'm here to tell you, it feels great. Okay, have a great day. Bye.